extreme type thing, gameplay thing. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Here's the thing. What I do know is that this game is pretty cool. I've been playing this for like maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20. Pretty much, I'm this badass police officer who goes to strip clubs, gets divorced from his wife, gets really sad, gets really drunk, listens to Chopin, and dictates the police force. I have 6 months to earn $500,000. I only have 6,000, and we're gonna try to make this work with my shitty ass police force. Some people are fucking retarded in my police force that I need to get fired. That I'm gonna do it. Let's see, my detectives are fucking retarded. I mean, one of them is. Like, one of them is just like, yo, I need 7 years. I have 7 years of bad luck or something. Like, he broke a mirror or some shit. I don't know. But I gave him the day off because he's a pretty good detective. But you know, let's see how to get. Okay, Mr. Boyd, I'm opening for. Okay. You know, maybe I have an idea. One of the toughest cop. You're gonna get Price. You're gonna get this old ass woman. That's what you're gonna get. I hope she raptures a spleen and gets fired because she's awful. Her job. Okay, what's that? Oh, my detective just died. Kevin soap board bartender reports that a couple of dancers are starting to fight over tips. But a cat fight broke out right on stage. Okay, we're gonna bring in the buddy cop. We're gonna bring in Prudy and Austin. They're both pretty good cops, so I assume they could do stuff. Okay, what is this? I was really drunk. See. I mean, that's pretty hilarious. I'm gonna let a guy with the good sense of humor. Let's see. Yancey seems like a funny guy. Like the last name Yancey seems like he would have some jokes. Has some jokes to say. I assume only he needs to go with. Okay, I don't have that many people. My best police officer quit after she became a stripper. So I'm just gonna let her deal with that. Let's see, what's the report? Chief, I just about nailed the jab a couple times, but he was too fast for me and won a few on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of points very well, but alright, even.
Officer on scene. Looks like we have
Two ships are going at it. It's beyond arguing to a full. Okay. Okay. I think this is the perfect way to handle it. Oh, shit. Okay. Boom! I knew Prudy and Austin, they are the dream team. They are the dream team. I've been setting those people up together all night, and they have not failed me once. They are great. Price is going to get the day out tomorrow because I thought she was going to quit. But now she's a good officer right now. What's this? Fuck! Damn it, Yancey. It's okay. You know what? I should have got you a buddy cop, but there was just not enough people for me to even consider that. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to hire a new detective for tomorrow. I got plenty of great detectives tomorrow. I got a full shift. Roy is gonna get fired. I'm gonna give Roy one more shot tomorrow and see how she's gonna handle up. So, but everything else seems to be doing all right. This looks like it's gonna be a good shift. Oh, Thomas Blaine.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years
really
ago,
like the
back
story
when I was
of
young and
this.
interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
Is it my prostitute? Oh, it's my drugs.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn.
What the
In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the Heim. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn. Especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. Public with members of the mafia.
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me, my family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna kill me. Fuck. I'm gonna agree to help him.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack,
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in.
Yeah, now I'm a part of the mafia.
I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city. And I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once. Sometimes with a little pride, even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the mafia or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago.
Damn.
That sound right to you?
Well, now I have to help the mafia. We just lost some of my great employees. Let's see what we got. What is this? Need more CDs. This will be okay. Don't you leave me here. Don't you leave me here. If you must go, sweet mama, please leave a dime for beer. Rooster crow and a hen ran around. She said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down. There we go. This is a little better. I just dropped my tobacco. Okay. In charge of the city may refuse our... We're gonna raise. Yeah. Give me a raise. Well, I'm not gonna fire any of my black cops. That's even more racist. Oh, gosh. Nope, fuck it. City Hall's not gonna let. I'm not gonna do it. You can have me do anything. Alabama bound. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Fuck that shit. Alright, every morning you guys are literally pissing me off. Sitting at the cafe, the Mary. Don't you leave. Alright, we're gonna get boobs and some money. Some money's coming in. Alright. Do your jobs. Do your thing. Okay. I'm gonna get... Get Robbins, I'm gonna get Roy on this. Boy, if you fuck this up, you're not really gonna stay here. And we're gonna get Stop. We're getting like all of our best cops right now. Boy, if you fuck this up, I will fire you. Hot dog. Okay, that's very funny. This guy's probably gonna get away. We're sending the lost of our employees there. Maybe they're all kind of shit, but hopefully Grant can bust her up. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fire my cops. Gotcha. Shop has 2 exits. Okay. That door. Not through the front door. Okay, we're gonna sneak up. Ah, shit. Oh do it? Fuck! Shit! Oh, thank God Roy's dead. Oh, thank God Roy's dead. Oh, I was gonna fire that fool, but apparently God fired him. We're gonna refuse that. Alright. We're gonna get Besley up in here. And we're gonna let kinda go. Kinda learn some things. Gallery of Modern Art last year. Okay. It's not doing much. Alright, now we're gonna do this. Okay, hopefully they won't fuck my shit up. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till some of my employees get back here. How did the fight go? God damn it. Alright.
12 complete.
Investigation is started. Here, shit. Alright, me and my husband, man, was in front of the. Okay. Sweet. Okay, we got new frames. Alright. Okay, so
In progress.
okay, what's going on? Guard sounds. Yeah, we're gonna send these two. So far, it's been kind of a shitty day. Roy just died. Kinda deserved it though. Oh, this was such a shitty day.
211 complete.
Alright, that's good. At least those two had a good day. Sorry for the mic quality. Roy just died. Well, shit. We're gonna send, yeah, she's gonna work tomorrow. We're gonna need a good employee tomorrow. I just hope that the black cops don't die. Go to work. I know those are just empty threats. Just hope that my black officers don't die.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo. But I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more
I
precious.
really didn't want
But
to do
of course,
this.
we must work with new
I was
people
in a
and find out
position.
new names. So if you insist, Jack Boyd, I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect.
Oh no.
You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
Alright. I think these are gonna get a
8
whole
in
lot
10.
work.
It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Pooty, you're getting your promotion. Alright, songs. Let's give this one a try. Fuck. You guys can get first. Sorry. Hey. Still got my fucking rating.
That sweet
young
ginger
employee
green.
at the factory got in a fight.
That is for danger, so I'm told. I know
This
just
then
what they mean.
Austin,
Gotta be
and
bold.
Rudy.
The whole sweet ginger green.
the best dream
She's
competition.
sweeter than Sue. And Georgia Brown beats Lulu too. When she's back in town, now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's a dancing queen, fit for a king. Swing sweet ginger green.
I feel good. Simple murder. Let's see. Nice. Good job, Dream Team. Teenager walking between cars, trying to handle in hopes and finding all. Alright, we're gonna send. Plans has got a lot better since that fight, so we're gonna do this. Things are a lot slower today. I like this. Where am I? Is that? Okay. Catch up.
Now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's just a dancing queen, fit for a king. Swing sweet ginger, swing sweet ginger green.
Defender and blocked her. Yeah, good job, Price. You're my new favorite. You're getting as soon as you get to the 150, you get a promotion for being so much more badass than you were. Damn, Price. I am so proud of you. All right. Okay. We need the dream team. Austin and Broody, and then we're also going to get Tabaki in here. Now we're gonna get Jorgensen on this. So I'm gonna cut off the fourth, but I'm gonna see if my really good ones are gonna really pick it. You know, Austin and Broody have not found me yet, and now they got the assistance of Jorgensen. I'm sure they'll be okay. Damn, this is a really good shift. I actually feel last shift ended awful. This is going off really well. Okay, we received the call from angry casino patron. He claims that one of the casino girls. We're gonna get Sono and we're gonna get Phoebes. We're gonna let everyone else. Oh, it's gay. Fuck. Yancey. Good luck, man. Fucking hate working for the mafia. Left, okay. Yeah, good job. Alright. I'm proud of you guys. This is great. We're gonna go get some Chopin. I think shit. Okay. We're gonna get Austin. We're gonna get Prudy. We're gonna get Youngison. We're gonna get Price. We're gonna get everybody in all this, okay? This is a serious threat. We're gonna get our best officers, and I don't want anyone to get fucked.
We've got a situation here.
This is gonna be dumb as shit, but that sounds funny as hell.
412.
No! No! Brody! It was Brody and Austin! Oh no! Shit! Shit, Bryce! I was so happy with their progress! Oh no! No! Shit, we gotta hire more people. Fuck. Look. You're going for shift B, man. We just lost all good officers. Ooh, Betty Cuz. We have shitty detectives for shift A. You remind me of that guy from Heavy Rain. Get in. Alright. Man, it was Prudy and Price. I'm gonna open the investigation. Price was getting so good at her job. She was gonna get a promotion. Prudy's gonna get a promotion now. Prudy did a fucking awesome job. She stayed alive. She kept it cool. You're not gonna work tomorrow.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself, I kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
Nice. Can be written by Okay. Let's see. Dula Beethoven. Ooh, and this one's on sale. I'm gonna buy this. Yeah. Well, we're gonna listen to Fun. Just hope it does so good. Bye, Bush. We're gonna That's some serious bullshit. Boom. Good job. Get the fuck back here before any more crazy shit happens. What is this? Yeah, let's listen to some John Singer. Like that 3,000 for the snitch. Anything Damn. Alright. Gross. We're gonna need you tomorrow. Phobes, you need some rest. We're gonna need a good cop tomorrow. And look, nothing happened to any of my black employees. Go. Hey, phobies. Thank you. I'm gonna put up some Chopin. Okay, we're gonna send our all of our female officers, and then the guy that looks like he's from heavyweight. No, we're gonna say Robbins. We're gonna look progressive as shit. And we're gonna get a little bit. Okay, let's go. Is a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the feminists. In some serious legal problems. You better play your face. Any possible option. fine. I'm not gonna.
710 in progress.
Thanks, Grace. Appreciate it. Fuck you, Roy. I'm gonna have to do it by force. So, no casinos.
710.
These fucking idiots. Alright. Anything else happen?
910
Nope.
in progress.
Nope. Can't do nothing about that. Yeah, I'm gonna play Sound Health and Forget. I think this is my favorite, right? I need a better song. Song. I like this song a lot.
Don't you leave me here.
910.
Don't you leave me here. If you must go, sweet mama, please leave a dime for beer. Rooster crow and the hen ran around. She said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
Well, that's just great. Mafia killing civilians.
1210 in progress.
We only have 2 good officers. The only good thing is I made $10,000 today.
I'm Alabama bound,
What's going on in the ghetto?
Alabama bound.
That's just gonna have to wait for a few seconds.
I followed you round from town
We're
to
officers.
town. I'm Alabama bound. Don't you leave me here.
1210.
Alright. Good job. Get back to the station. serious? When I was told by City Hall to deal with it however I wanted. Yeah, that seems fair. I don't need... God damn it. I'm sending you... Well, I can't. Unless Grant... Time. Come on. Because apparently, oh my gosh, I can't do anything about that. Goddamn mafia. I can only hope that all my employees come back on time safe. Arson, what is this? Okay, give me the new frames. I can't even retreat. Get the fuck out of there. Not enough cops because apparently everyone's up for investigation. Because all my employees at the fitness right did what they were supposed to. And now they're done. I'm getting in trouble. God. The door to one of the rooms is... I mean, what were you guys supposed to do? I mean, there was nothing you guys could have done. So. I just lost my best detective. Oh, God. Well, just lost my best fucking detective today. That's just great. Overworked him. And now everyone's gonna be in trouble. Probably gonna be fired. Prudy, you get a promotion. You dealt with some bullshit. Yancy, I like the jib on your jaw. Alright. This game is making me feel stuff.
Don't you leave me here. Don't you leave me here. If you must go, sweet mama, please leave a dime for beer.
Alright.
Rooster crow and a hen ran around.
I'll keep his head clean.
She said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
Returning in progress.
we're gonna get a new detective.
I'm Alabama bound. Alabama
Cops are
bound.
jumping like flies. And I
I
don't have
followed
enough money
you
to
round
spend.
from town to town. I'm Alabama bound.
Jackson Black
Don't
gangster
you
in
leave
one of our shops. Too
here.
much for us to deal with it right now. Alright. Hopefully nothing crazy happens up in City Hall.
I was trying to raise 10 Sergeant Osborne.
Should do nothing to him. Good. All you guys good out? Shit! I don't know what to tell you. I can't do this. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Well, apparently Judy's just gonna have to go alone. I can't just have her go alone there. Please don't die.
in progress.
There we go. That's fixed. Well, this is some bullshit.
412A in progress.
Well, at least she made it out. I only have 2 officers that aren't dead right now. Well, this is a great day. We are severely out of. We are severely. Is there anybody in the market? Because all of my cops are dead. How are there no new frames? How? How are there no new frames?
We have a situation here.
Did it. Good job. We only have 2 good cops right now. We only have 2 cops. They both have promotions. It's just in the day. Oh no, I have my trial. One second. This game is getting me off my zone, man. Who knew that just normal gameplay stuff would be so crazy? Alright, in your opinion, did any of the
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old Colony Club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old Colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vickis Varga. rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Well, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place. I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon. My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vickers Varga's fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never. You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine. So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine. The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, This was no dream. The silence was real. The sound of the engine was real. The dust was real enough, too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky. I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
God damn
So
it.
it seems.
Do you often go to the old Colony Club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack, but not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
What war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster, Maurice Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow, Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you 500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature, Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
I'm gonna help just for sand. I mean, I liked that conversation. I just hope he'll leave me alone for the retirement.
Tell him it's Boyd.
Same song every day.
Don't you leave me here. Don't you leave me here.
No, it's okay.
If you
I'm
must
just
go,
gonna demand
sweet
them
mama,
to.
please leave a dime for beer. The rooster crow and a hen ran around. She said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
My officers died. This is negative.
I'm Alabama bound.
Fucking kidding me?
Alabama
Are you fucking kidding me?
bound.
I got cops dropping like flies,
I
and
followed
you just
you round from town to town. I'm Alabama bound.
get sending all of our
Don't you
officers on
leave me here.
it. It's a massive fight. Thanks again.
12 days in progress.
Well, City Hall's leaving me understaffed, so I think I'm gonna let this one slide. I can't hit the mall if I don't have any employees.
I was trying to raise 10 1 Sergeant Southpaw.
Shit! Sorry. You want me to do a better job? Then why don't you get me some officers? Alright, and literally all of my employees. I can't afford to lose another cop today. we're gonna do some shifty ass shit because City Hall decided to give me crappy orders. Thank God. Thank God that was just a false alarm. Alright.
1011 in progress.
I don't know what's going on at Sands Ice Rink, but I don't want to. Could be something suspicious. Could be a bomb. Okay, we're just opening the investigation. There's got to be something in these photos.
We've got a situation here. Ten 11
Great. Yeah. It's kind of a slow day, but we're gonna do it. Alright, you have an okay looking shift. This will be fine. I've been listening to this song a little bit, so I like it. Good job. Well, basically, you're wrong. Good job, everybody. Sweet. turning up pretty much everybody. That seems pretty fucking serious. So, hopefully everything will blow over.
Got a situation here.
Oh, thank God.
311A in progress.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for everybody to come back in.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Soft Spot.
Ooh, alright. Yeah, take the day off. Well, this is great. I mean, everyone had a good reason. Well, that's when I say this broadcast is done, because I'm done playing this game for right now.